Shalom, beloved brothers and sisters, Jews and Gentiles alike. Give me a one if you can hear me and see me well. My apology, they cut off my internet again. I'm in the process of resolving this issue. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, beloved, yes. A lot's going on. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. It is good to be here. Oh boy. Let's see. Yes. I was going to work on a video and I realized that I had a few more shipping to do and I had to go ahead and do them quickly. So the video, I must see if I can work in it uh, tonight so it can be released tomorrow. I'll work on it tonight. Yeah, because there are certain things that are happening and the nation need to see it. As I'm advancing in age, my eyes are starting to failing me. Mm-hmm. What's going on here? Let me see. That's right. That's right. This thing is not. Oh boy, it's not working. Come on. There we go. There you go. That's better. Yes, yes, yes. Oops. Oops. Is it all right? Is it good? Is it good like that? Good. Yes. Yes, beloved. There are so many stuff happening and the whole situation over there in soaking and burnt bread and sweet wine over there, it's escalating. You know, uh, this thing is really really bad out there, and there's nothing those folks can do to slow this down because it's only getting worse. It is only getting worse for them. Now, when you watch the news, when you keep up with the news, you see how the Gentiles portrayed the news as, oh, they are winning, they are so brave, and the people over there are so brave, they are fighting and they are beating them, they are retreating, and they all of those stuff. Oh man, they are winning and all of a sudden they surrender. All of a sudden those people are complaining, okay, war crime. All of a sudden, oh well, you guys like, you know, you are doing, you cheating, you're cheating. Now it's a people are calling people cheater now. Now people made things very clear. Say, yo man, if you send any more help with those people, there will be serious consequences. And one thing that I like about the whole ordeal, the church, the so-called the Christian church, the Catholic church, the camps, except for one camp and one brother, I believe Sekari and I believe Cole Courts, except for those of the two brethren that are somewhat keep eye on the whole matter. The other camps, the church are very quiet. They act this thing is not happening. They act like it's all fake. It's not a big event at all. It's a very small event. What happened in New York is bigger than what happened over there in the third part, so to speak. They make sure they focus on what happened on that train and the subway station in New York is way bigger. That's like the biggest thing. Wow, that's like, yo, there will be no other thing that will pass this. We have to discuss, we have to bring that, bring on the conspiracies and explain everything. But the sweet wine and the burnt bread over there, and babe, what you need that for?
I'm gonna light my candle.
Oh, okay, all right. The sweet bread and that's the burnt bread and the sweet wine over there is not happening. You see how the camp are not making a big deal about it, and this should tell you something. This should have tell people out there. Wait a minute, why those guys? The Gentiles are literally destroying each other. Beloved, I'm talking about thousands of deaths a day, and no one seems to say anything. But let one of us, oh, let one of us get shot or some one of us did something stupid, it will be all over. Those people will like, you'll see Kemp talking about it, some Hebrew brother bringing this and stuff, talking about how this fulfill prophecy. But somehow, thousands of burnt bread and sweet wine, that has nothing to do anything. That has nothing to do with anything. Let me just check out. I think they say the Zelensky, that fellow, just say something here. Let me see what he just. That's just like 40 minutes ago. I didn't watch it. Let me see what he said. But I really need this thing to get here. Uh oh. Huh. Now, oh, you got to be kidding me. Now, this guy. You got to be kidding me, man. This guy, he just. You got to be kidding me. This dude say Russia wants to destroy Ukraine's Donbass region. That guy just literally sit there and told you Russia want to destroy the Donbass region in Ukraine. No hish, man. I mean, yeah, tomorrow the sun will rise and it will be shiny. Mm. You know, the other day it rained and some rain got on my clothes. It got wet, so I am shocked. Yeah, whatever, man. The payment is due. The payment is due. It's time, like we've been doing over there. I personally, I don't do video response to anybody out there because the most I give them into great shame and reproach. But when it comes to the Gentiles, I give them no pass. We always get on them. That's why we keep getting on the Gentiles. When we call the Gentiles out, they can't do anything. When we call any of them out, they can't do anything. Yet, instead of them doing things, they swagger jack us. And you understand when it comes to the church, there's a payment and it's due. The payment is past due because you made up that religion to get away with things. Whatever that you did, whatever that you're doing, you made it to get away with things. You made it like every single things that you do, you get away with it. Nobody calling you out. We are calling you out. Flee, run, buy food. Buy food that will last you a year. Better yet, buy food and ammunition and drugs that will last you for 10,000 years. You will need it. You will need it because people think like this thing, they can go somewhere, some way, somehow, they hide and then they will survive whatever is going on. They think for some reason when those things are targeted, they will destroy the city and everybody in the city will die, and then them they'll be in I don't know, rural area, and then they'll be away from people. That's how they think that's how these things going to be. And we're over here telling you, you have prophecy wrong. Every single thing that you say about prophecy is wrong. You made up everything. Everything that you say is a lie. Everything that you predicted is wrong. What makes you think that you going to hide off grid will be right? Oh yes, Sri Lanka is being destroyed. And most people, the so-called the church and the camps, they're like those things are not happening. They're like the only time prophecy can be fulfilled is one of us gets shot in the street. And then they're like, oh, their body being soaking in the street and nobody's burying them. That's prophecy. But but those people over there, they are being destroyed. You can literally see the makeshift grave. Just like you saw the makeshift grave over there in India last year around this time when they had the plague ravaging the place. They had so much bread, they had to burn, they had to make outside makeshift crematorium. They were burning so much body, brothers, that the equipment melted. The crematorium equipment melted because they were burning so much body. Those were the burnt bread. Well, now we have the expression. They were burning so much body, they ran out of woods. Yeah, they did run out of woods. And the camp in the church did not say, you didn't even hear those guys mention this. Nobody's saying anything because this is not prophecy. The Most High is not fighting on our behalf. It can only be if the so-called East Indian went somewhere in Africa, or East Indian go over there and kill one of us, then it's a prophecy. This should tell you something. You should say, wait a minute, why is it every single time something happened to us and it's all over the place? But when those people are catching hell, when a tornado wiped out one of the area, a pregnant woman lost the child, the entire place being destroyed. A guy, all his rib is broken, his ear cut off, his face disfigured. People die all over. They can't never talk about this. When there is all those tornadoes destroying the place, all those people are dying left and right. They call it conspiracy. They call it up. They call it it's not real. Well, that should tell you something. Well, you people are paying for something, and you know what you're paying for? For your ancestors' tab. Millions are starving in China. Yes. Oh man, China. How could how you're not seeing this? How you're not seeing how they locked up those people? They can't go anywhere. If they manage to go in the street, they will kill them. I'm not saying, brothers, they will see you in the street. They say, hey, go back to your home and beat you. They will literally shoot and kill you. I'm not making this up. If the Chinese military, not the police, military see you in the street walking, they will just kill you. This is Esau's trouble. This is the Gentiles' tribulation. That's how it was. That's how it was supposed to be in the hood. When they locked you in your hood, you could not get out of your house. If you get out of your house, you'll be shot and killed. And the one that are sick, they took them to a concentration camp. They call it, oh, this is an isolation place. No, it's a concentration. They took you there to be no more. Those are payments, and you need to pay them. All over the world, the Philippines is being destroyed. Yet nobody's saying anything. I'd be very quiet. You know why? Because every single thing that those people ever said is have to do with the Middle East. Everything. Oh, the Middle East this, the Middle East that. Oh, it's happened in the Middle East. It will happen over there and the Valley of Jehoshaphat. Well, Jacob's trouble gonna happen when you invaded here, and then when you invaded here, they're gonna go into the hood. They're gonna grab us and say, are you worshiping Yahweh, or are you going to worshiping the mark of the beast? And then some of us going to say mark of the beast, and they're going to give you the RFID chip, and then they're going to give you a tattoo that match your eyes, and then they're going to put you in Kenshin camp, and then the Yahushua gonna come with the chariot and then pick us my camp, and then we're gonna go in the Valley of Jehoshaphat and destroy them, and the Christian came in. Well, when before anything happened, I will be raptured. Okay? I don't know about you, but before any disease and war and scumbag stuff get here, sir, you will see my butt naked, flying, floating through the heaven with white Jesus. Go over there. Hallelujah. You will not see me before all of that. And the people that are the people that are left are us. And then we're like, what are we going to do? Some of us panic and start buying and stocking food, go off grade because we are following the Gentiles. Whatever they say, it's true. I mean, they must know how to survive. We've been surviving everything. Somehow, the Gentiles are master survivalists. Tell me one time in your history, you people had to survive for something. You have to go because somebody's hunting you. You've been chased. You're an outlaw. You don't have any money. You people take a bunch of stuff. You go in the hood and you call yourself survivalists. You think that's how that works? You think that's how that works? You think you having the money, the blessing, and buy whatever you please, and then you build things somewhere, and then you stock up here, and then you call yourself a survivor? You think that's how that works? No, sir. There's a payment. It's due. It's past due, and the sheriff is knocking on the door. There is an eviction over there in the land of Ukraine. Beloved brothers and sisters, Jews and Gentiles alike, for those of you that witness the true prophecy that going around the world, where the Messiah is kicking ass and taking name, is literally burnt bread, sweet wine, and he's taking stuff back unto us. Give the mighty one great praise, great glory, and tell him thank you. He did not give us unto shame and reproach. All praises and glory goes to the mighty one. Oh, great God that created the heaven, the earth, and everything in them. You that created men. You that know our action. You that know our heart. We bow down before you. We say great glory, great praise before you. Holy and purify. Holy and great one. Holy and separate. Set apart one. We come before you. We are begging and asking for your wisdom. We ask for your knowledge, Holy Great One. And we say that thank you because you literally give the church, their church, the so called Christian church, which was a holy church with a holy cross, all the holy people, yet they stole and swagger jack everything. And then now they think if they can steal what we used to do, if they can steal our identity, if they can steal our holy cross, if they can steal the way we used to talk, the way we do things, our tradition, our culture, they can be us. And if they taught us everything that they used to do and make us celebrate all those backward holiday and all those nonsense, following money, always think about money. They made money our God. They think when this thing happened, with all the stuff they made in the books, and it will be true, and they will be saved, they will enjoy another heaven. Oh, hell no. The payment is due. You must be paid. And we say, great glory, great thank you unto you for not giving the nation unto great shame and great reproach. So far, we haven't seen any tanks in the hood. We haven't seen any airplane bombarded the hood. We haven't seen anybody being forced to take no damn mark of the beast, which is the RFID chip. That's what you people said. We see people go everywhere and do whatever the hell they want. In fact, we see panic buying. In fact, we saw the Gentiles telling you, buy food, run, go hide, because this Haitian is coming, and when it come, it's going to come to you and stuff. We don't hear anything about the Antichrist or none of this nonsense because you gave them unto great shame and great reproach, and we clap our hands and we say thank you. Glories go unto you. Yea, you gave them unto great shame. They cannot bring their faces. Now they are setting up little things and try to distract us. We will not be moved. We will not be dismayed. We will not be shaken. We will be still. We will not be moved. We will not be dismayed. We are not shook. No, sir. You are shook one. You are the one that are afraid. We are not. You think after you destroying the children of the Most High, you made up things? That's why we always say, you can't make this up. Why? Because you made everything up. You made up the history. You made up everything. And then you think like you can go ahead and do those stuff. And at the end, you say, Jesus. And then some kind of light beam you up. Like you made up your Star Trek TVs, which you saw I get jack all our technologies, of course. And then you think you're going to get out. It doesn't work like that. Oh, holy great one, we knew and we understand if we did not reject knowledge and wisdom, none of those things wouldn't happen. Because we have rejected it, you rejected us. And we confess that we indeed worship the God of ignorance. As your spiritual wife, we lie down with all other men because of somehow Yasharala had this in the system. She had to get it out because that woman is something else. We have defiled your house. We have defiled your spiritual bed. And we admit, we confess all those sins. If it is well, fair in your eyes, holy great one, may you forgive us. May you erase all our sins and the sins that we committed willingly, unwillingly. Our ancestors have committed aware while they are not aware. But, Holy Great One, don't give us unto shame and reproach like you did to the Gentiles and the heathen, so to speak. But give us unto wisdom, knowledge, comprehension, discernment. Give us unto righteousness, glory. Give us unto truth. Don't give us unto great destruction, as you are the master of all destruction. Don't give us unto fear, except for your fear. But rather, give us unto our thriving glories back. Give us our books. Give us the knowledge. Give us our land. Give us our resources back. Give us our culture, our tradition back. Give us our things that you had taken from us because we're disobedient children. Now that we stop and we turn away from our wicked ways, we call you by your name. We kept the law and we obey. We are advancing. We are seeking your face. Because we are doing this, there's an abundance of knowledge and wisdom that are in the midst of the nation. Yeah, of course, every single day we get something new. Every single day we see how the entire world is moving forward with your plan, not with theirs. Oh, holy, great, and most powerful King of the universe, you that created everything, you not know everything, you that no man knoweth, never seen, never know them your mind, never know your move, never know everything that you're going to do or anything that you are about to do. You that is absolute power, you that is our power. We beg you. We yearn, we thirst, we hunger after your wisdom. Give unto us, mighty one, the wisdom that you gave unto Moses. Give unto us, mighty one, the wisdom that you gave unto Enoch, Solomon, Yahushua, the prophets. The wisdom that you give to Mary, John the Baptist. The wisdom that you gave to Deborah, Sarah, all the women, all the men, the wisdom that you gave to the wise men, the wisdom that you gave unto our nation, give it back unto us, great one. We ask, we beg, we cry, we hunger. And if it is your will, holy, powerful one, give it to us. Now, we do understand that great one, you as the biggest creditor, you hold everyone credit. And our ancestor, our forefather Abraham, we had paid the 400 years. Yea, indeed. 1619 and 2019, we had paid. No bill is due for us. Jacob's trouble, we did pay it. We went into it, our ancestors went. We went through it, and we still have certain things that we have to give. We are no longer need to pay for anything. For those of you that lie and say this fellow die, he paid for my sin, your payment is due. You've been called to court now. There shall be no payment plan. Just like we pay ours in full, you will pay yours in full. There shall not be no deal. Oh, I'll pay you half and you just forget the other half. You did not destroy our people half and then let us rebuild the other half. You did not steal half of our land and let us keep the other half. You did not kill half of our people. You did not stole half of our books, of our knowledge. You pay in full and interest tenfold. There shall not be, hey, how about credit card? How about private check? How about debit card? This payment is in cash, aka sweet wine, burnt bread. You must pay. There is no loophole. There is no do over. There is no second chance. You will pay. And you have to. You must pay. You won't get away with this. You can't flee. You can't skip bail. You can't do none of this. You will lie down, hold those cheeks open, and take it like we did. That's what you did unto us. It shall be done unto you. May your will be done in this earth as it is in heaven. Selah, so be it. To the Holy Spirit, the earthly mother, we say thank you. Thank you for everything that you've done for the nation. Thank you for showing us wisdom, giving us a heart of wisdom. May you still giving unto us a heart of discernment, a heart of wisdom and understanding wisdom, a heart of comprehension and a heart of righteousness, a heart of humbleness and meekness unto the Most High God Almighty. We love and being meek and humble unto the Most High Lord. To hell with men. Men can go straight where they belong, right at the deepest bottom of the pit of hell. We do not humble ourselves and be meek unto men. Men has no power. But we humble ourselves. We meek unto the mighty one. Thank you for teaching us all those things. May the will of the great one be here and support us and guide us through our ancestors, our angels, our brethren, the signs, the dreams, the visions, the lessons, the documents, the videos, the news, the talks, the media, the sports, every single things. May they give positive message, and may the will of the great one be done in the midst of us, just like it was in the heaven, so shall it be here on this earth. Selah, so be it. Michael, Gabriel, Raphael, Yo-Yo, from the four corner of the earth, for all of them, from the four signs, the four cardinals, the four quarters of the universe, for the four portals, the four gates that are opening, all the angels that we know their names and the one we do not know their names, for the ancestors, the brethren, the one that die and leave the knowledge, the one that taught us, the one that are no longer here with us, the one that are under the altar, complaining, crieth, How long, great one? How long you will not avenging us? Yes, he is starting avenging us. And we see this war. We see how the Gentiles is in derision. And we thank all of you, every single one of you, that ever fought for protection, dedication, education of all people. May you continue giving us wisdom, knowledge, so we may build our people ourselves, because it's a lack of wisdom, a lack of knowledge that we are destroyed. The wisdom and knowledge are here. You must willing to go get it yourself. That's why we have to study to show ourselves approved unto the mighty one. It's not how bad or how best you break down scripture. It's not that. It's about your obedience to the mighty one. It's about truly, is your heart is uncovered. Are you doing this thing for the Most High, or are you doing it for your own vain gain? Are you doing this thing to show people how great you are, what the best university that you went? That's Gentiles garbage. That's how they got. They literally take something that we had that was holy, which was school of prophets, and now they call it theological school, if I'm not mistaken. And then they, instead of them teaching the true magical stuff that we used to deal with, they are teaching you how to break one book down. That's it. You'll pay a bunch of money to break one book down. They literally sell you the Holy Spirit on a piece of paper. And then, well, of course, you bring your 51c3 or whatever that is, and then there you go, you're done. We say thank you to all of you. Thank you for all of the angels that are always there showing sign, whether it's in the sky, in the stars, in the news, and the billboards, and whatever, in the signs that they posted out there. We say thank you. Continue protecting us, guiding us, teaching us, and destroying our enemies. Sweep them off the land. Give them nothing but hell, destruction, and spiritual and physical blindness. And give them into great fear, great reproach, and great shame. Tie their mouth, lock their mouth. They can say nothing. They don't need to say anything. Selah, so be it. May the will of the Most High be done on this earth as it is in heaven. All praises to the Mighty One. Go take your orders, execute them. Come back, give it unto us, so we may give the Mighty One great, great, great praises. Go ahead. You have the license to depart, execute. All praises to the Most High. By the horrible and terrible power of the Mighty One vested in me, I leave all of you in peace. Go in peace, beloved brothers and sisters, Jews and Gentiles alike that follow the Mighty One with their heart uncovered. You that will obey, you that are still, you that are not afraid, you that love the Mighty One above all, you that despise the wickedness, you that shame and shun the wickedness, you that do not want to do anything with the wicked. Go in peace. Be at peace. This thing is not coming for you, it is coming for them. Now, beloved brothers and sisters, Jews and Gentiles alike, we want to discuss a few stuff, and then I'm gonna let you folks go, as today's Monday. Is that what that is? Yes, Monday the 18th, of course. Now, brethren, we see a a U-turn, a spiritual U-turn. Boy, a 360-degree turn, 180 turn. We see a bunch of boy, a bunch of confusion in the midst of the Gentiles, of course. Now, again, like we beloved brother Abdullah Sia upload a video, if the nation can put one of the fellow moderators can put the thing over there, the link over there, about that pastor, the church. Okay, look, listen. At this point, brethren, if you're Gentiles or heathen out there, you still in the church and you're not seeing what the church is being given unto. It's just like how you're how you're not seeing this. Listen, those people understand what happened here. Okay, those people stole everything from us. They literally now you are seeing them stealing the way we are talking and do things and verbiage and prophecies and all that stuff. They're still stealing things. So don't make wait. You think like because we're at the end of the day, we're at the end of time, you think that they're still stealing stuff. They're still stealing things over there, brothers. Okay, they're still swagger jacking stuff. Now, What happened is those people come with some kind of it's epiphany. I saw some kind of resurrection. He has resurrected for me, not for his come, but for me. I believe that giant rabbit that literally lay that egg is fake. It's not good, but we will keep that. But we will call it resurrection. They will do all the stuff again from the beginning. Like I told the people, brothers, there's one thing I used to love to do is conspiracy theories and arguing with Gentiles, trying to prove them things. I don't do that anymore. I realize what I'm doing is very serious and I can't effed up in it. I realize, and the moment you effed up in something that you should have not done, he will rip it off from you. And I realize that the Mosai is extremely serious about his business. If you can't do the Mosai business, then you can't do any business at all. You people went to a holy land, touch a holy people, steal their holy stuff. You yourself are unholy. You yourself are tainted. You yourself are the quiet opposite. When you come here, you swagger jack our ley line, you build your stuff on top of them. Some of them you never built. For those of you that I'm gonna say this again, for when people see those things, they will think they are Gentiles, build everything, though they don't. Let's do this again to prove what we were saying. You know why the payment is due unto you? Somebody look quick. How long does it take to build one cathedral? A genuine cathedral, a giant church, so to speak. Oh, my water is all the way over there. Let me get some. Oh, there we go. How long does it take to build a cathedral? Payment is due, man. Yes. Give me a second. Uh huh. It take a minimum of 100 years to build a cathedral. A minimum 100 years. To build a good one, you need 400 to 500 years to build a cathedral. So now, tell me again how you Gentiles build all those church. How in your 400 or 500 years you build those thousands of cathedral all over the world? Cathedral Notre Dame de Paris. How did you build this? When did you build that? Took you 250 to 300 years. How did you build this? Because you didn't. Those are people buildings. Do you know how long it takes you to build a castle? Those giant castles, somebody can look up. How long does it take to build a medieval castle? You know the patience, the study, the engineering that you need to employ to build something like that. The Milan Cathedral in Italy took 582 years to build. You build it? Hmm? Is that what that is? Hmm. So not only you build this cathedral, one of them can take over 500 years to build. You build a pyramid too. You know how long it take to build a pyramid? You think that's what that is? You think not only you build the pyramid, you build the cathedral, you build all the great things that are around the world. And not only that, you bought people religion, you bought them the teaching of the mighty one. You see, those people never built anything. When we were ruling, the Gentiles were under our quote unquote rulership. We didn't treat them bad though, but they couldn't do anything. They didn't own any land, they didn't own anything. All those stuff that you see around, those people never built none of that. That's right. We build it all. You people move like rats, like roaches and bed bugs. You people just moving in our stuff, and then when you move in our buildings, and then you see how magnificent, how beautiful they are, you can explain them. You claim though, you claim that you know you claim that you build them, but you cannot tell how did you build those things. When people come and say, okay, well, wow, this is magnificent, you guys build this. Yeah, well, how did you build those stuff, and when did you have time in your 400 years? You were not only beating us, but you are building all those things all over the world. Do you know how long it takes to build a pyramid over there in the Philippines and Cambodia? Do you know Engarat? You know how long it took to build Engarat? You people claim you build everything. Everything that we build come with a philosophy. Therefore, when you went over there, not only you stole the credit, you stole the philosophy. Remember, it coming from a holy people. When you are unholy, you touch something that is holy. It's fire. It will destroy you. Do you know how long it takes to build the Great Wall of China? When you Moabites get in our land, we build that wall to keep you out. When we fell, you guys, jump over that wall and pass. And then now all of a sudden you people build the Great Wall of China. Yeah, we Chinese build that. Yeah. For those of you that work in your workplace with so-called Gentiles, they do the lightest work, the easiest work. They do office work. For my truck drivers out there, they just dispatch you, and then they're acting like they make the delivery. They only worry about their load. To hell with you. You can stay out there all they want. Those people are lazy. That's why it amazes me when people say the elite going to destroy all of us so they can build a better world. How? Well, they got robots. They're gonna do it themselves. Oh, George Washington fought the British and stuff. So you got a bunch of slaveholder, rich men. Tell the slave, hey, you slave, stay here. I will protect you. Give me my sword and my boots, and then he went over there and charge, and then fight and beat everybody so he can protect his slave in his land. You think that's what that worked? You think this war that's going on out there, you think the so-called the Russian billionaires are taking up arms so they can protect the people? You think the so-called Bill Gates and Warren Buffett and Elon Musk are taking gun and say, hey, let's go fight for Ukraine? Nah, man, they sent the backward buck to scumbag monsters. They sent the unlearned, the proud, the easy control. They sent them over there. Hey, man, sweet bread, they burnt Brian. When you people put your hands onto things, you stole them. There is a payment. Something must be done. Something must be given. When you take a clothes, you wear it. You wear you call it the cross, the X on the right shoulder and your left shoulder, your censers, your holy cross in your hand. You stole something that was not for you. It wasn't meant for you. And then you go around, oh, hey, and stuff. People like, what are you doing? So I'm bringing you Jesus. Jesus, I'm bringing you. What do you mean you bringing us? Who are you? And what are you doing with our stuff? When you guys breaking into all our cathedrals and stuff, you stole our things. When you go around the world, you go in our land over there in India, you stole all stuff and then you call it Buddhism, Buddha, and you make Buddha into a god. You see, Gentiles, they have this mindset. Once they encounter something that is out of this world, they cannot explain, they raise this thing above themselves, they start worshiping it. There are certain knowledge they fell onto, their mind cannot comprehend it. They worship it. Certain things our people used to do, Gentiles, not only they don't know what it is, they could have never done it. When they saw it, they worship it. Now, we being ignorant too, we start worshiping those things. All those stuff that you stole and you have perverted them, there is a price to pay. And beloved, and you cannot say or nor do, and you just sit there and saying, you know what? Do you have a payment plan? How about I pay you every month? How about I pay you anytime I feel like? Do you accept can somebody pay that for me? I can call my mom, my dad, and they will pay. There's no such thing. When a thief break inside your home and stole all your thing, and this thief is caught with all those stuff that he stole, this thief cannot say, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, man. Yo, I had those things over 400-500 years, and I pretty much lose all of it. But hey, I didn't know. I mistakenly take them by accident. You know how you took a bag that wasn't your bag, and then when you spin it and you got home, oh, that's not my bag and stuff and things. So, hey, man, hey, that's your bag now. Hey, here you go. I'm so sorry about this, man. I'm sorry. You know, it happened. You know, when you drunk, you come home and then you open your neighbor's door. You know, it take you another 500 years to get sober to realize that you swagger jack everything that he had. I'm sorry, man. Hey, man, we cool, Negro. What's up? What's up with you? We cool, all right? I'll see you, man. We good. I ain't walk like that, man. I ain't walk like that. You made up a bunch of rules you never follow. You made up the rule that if you are in a car, so to speak, with a bank robber, a drug dealer, if you yourself, brothers, you know that if you even take a picture with a so-called a drug dealer, you go to that drug dealer house, you eat, you party with him, and then you take a few photos and stuff. People see you with that. You know they will. If this drug dealer's caught, you'll go to jail too. They call that a RICO charge, if I'm not mistaken. That's why when I was in the whole industry things, I never wanted to take picture. When I used to make music video, the guys like, yo man, you really good at rapping and write music and stuff and making movies and all that nonsense. Hey man, why don't you be in our videos? I'm like, nah, business and stuff. I declined because some of those guys they used to mess with having stuff. If they saw you, those are the laws, brothers. If they saw you in a music video with a bunch of drug dealers or dudes with guns, RICO charge, you are an accomplice. If you deliberately, and I'm not saying that, bro. Even though, beloved, some of our people back in the 80s and 90s, grandmothers, uncles, they used to go to jail because they had a grandson, somebody that always at work, okay, and then they got a child or somebody, a daughter or niece or a nephew in the house selling drugs, and they had no idea things like that were happening. And then when they come and raid the house, they will get arrested. They arrested everyone in there because you knew those things was happening over there. Those were your law. Those are still your law. We following them. Any so-called black person that are educated never hang out with a so-called backwarded black person. We always try to avoid the two-third. We always try to avoid the two-third life, yet we always pay the two-third price. We always try to avoid to not to be in a certain circle, but somehow, even though we always do our best to work and do all things and respect the law, black folks are the most respectable people in this planet. Our people are the most honest when it comes to your law. Our people are the most honest. They follow the law, they work hard, they respect everything, they follow the rule. This is our people. Just like you see, we are the people that is somewhat the most humble, to ready to apologize, ready to help people. We are ready to follow the law and do everything good. You know why? Because there's something in us. One, we are built like that, and two, we have an issue. We're always looking for love, and for us to have other people love us, we always follow the rules, thinking that we are doing the best thing. Even though we do everything to the T, we still get disrespected. Even though we go to school, we earn the degree that you earn. In fact, we do it better than you. We still don't get the job that you get. Even though we stay out of jail, some of us never been in this place. We do everything straight in life. We mind our own business. We never go in another country and try to take other people's stuff. We never kill anyone. We never did anything. We always walk straight. But everything always seems to fall on us. We always do our work, inventing stuff for you, inventing things for the world, singing for the world, singing, bring all sort of. We are the most creative people on this earth. Whatever area black folks, our people get into, we beat everybody in it. Whatever area they are allowed to compete, they will blow everybody out of the water. That is why they hide magic from you. Don't be competing into that. Even the most buffoonery comedian out there, the most buffoon stuff online, all people, the best. You want to laugh the best laugh? Go to a black comedian. Watch Cowboy Chris Rock and Will Smith. Hell, my dear. The most backward music out there, gospel music. You cannot compare the two-third straight to hell gospel music to any of the Gentiles country music, gospel music. They can't stand. That's our people. This is something that they have. That is why they know for a fact, if they have introduced you to magic, you will excel. And once your eyes is open, wait a minute, this thing was in me all the. I don't need the. Wait a minute, I can use this thing. I can destroy you. It's a problem. They understand that. They know for a fact. Once our people start messing, experimenting with things, putting things together, and starting and go further, they don't want to stop. There will be an apex, a zenith somewhere. They will reach. Then it's gonna be like, okay, I know enough now. I'm gonna destroy you with what I'm taking everything back. That is why, beloved, they hide those things. They say, don't you look at the stars? Have black people be astrologers. Have them. Have them studying the stars. They will excel in it. Take any two-third in the hood, lock his ass somewhere. Give him a bunch of book related for magic, and one day you go into the jail, you won't see him here. And then when you ask the other inmates, where is he? They'll tell you straight up, he opened a portal, he walk in it, and we never seen him again. Because it's something that is in us. That is why you constantly, every single day, 24/7, beating on us, saying things, distracting us. So we won't have time to study. So we won't have time to focus on the power. When our mind is at peace, brothers, it's something that is automatic. Everything good is going to happen to you. That is why you always have to go to work. Worry about this, worry about this. Keep moving there, keep moving this. And then the spirit cannot connect. Every time the spirit come and try to download something in you, you're not in the mood for it. Your vibration is too low, and then the spirit left. And then he come back, you're not in the mood. And then when that spirit finally find you in the mood, he downloaded onto you, you got scared. You don't, it scared you. Like, what is this? What am I feeling? What is that? See, our people, We are naturally gifted. The Most High chooses us because He saw something in us. He doesn't just choose anyone. He chooses to the marriage. We were choose to be married because we have something unique. What we have is unique. And what you did, you try to be like us. You try to imitate and try to steal everything that we do and try to be like us. And you fail miserably. See, when we saw your greatness, we thought it was truly your greatness. We thought you invented everything. You are super smart. You can only have wealth. You are the richest people on earth. You own all the land because you are so blessed. But when we start studying you, like, wait a minute, you stole all those things from us. Your greatness is nothing but a reflection of our shadow. You know nothing because you put your hand on something that is holy. You are being destroyed for that. There is a payment. When you are Gentiles, or so to speak, heathens, and you come upon something that you do not understand, you don't touch it, you stay away from it, you protect it from other Gentiles. You come to a wise man, and you ask this wise man, there's something that I am afraid of, and I want you, since you're wise, to know what it is and to understand what we can do with it. You stop doing those things. You use those things. When Nebuchadnezzar, so to speak, or Nebuchadnezzar, when he had this dream, it was afraid. The king was like, he was afraid. He was so scared, hishless. He was a heathen. He did not have the spirit in him. He could have easily destroyed, but he was afraid of it. He said, well, you know what? Let me call some wise men. He called up all his magician, all the astrologers and wise men. None of them could explain what he wanted. But when he called Daniel, the Holy One, Daniel exceeding all those magicians. The magic that Daniel was doing was greater than the magician magic. When they put Daniel, because when king's calling you, beloved, they call two fighters. They say, which one is the best fighter? Everybody will say, I'm the best fighter. And then they will put them together and they will start fighting. The winner, obviously, is the best fighter. So Daniel magic, the way Daniel was doing the magical things, levitation, and open up portal and showing images. Daniel little in the book they show, okay, well, Daniel explained to the king, your kingdom will do this. The first part, the head. No, he showed him. He literally put his hand on his shoulder, traveled in the future. The king saw every single thing that you're seeing here. He saw it. Daniel showed it to him. And he realized that the magic Daniel has is greater. And then he took a gold chain and then he put it around Daniel's neck. He said, this guy is second after me. Those people were wise back then. Say, this dude is second after me. Whatever that, when a king say this, brother, say this dude, every single thing. The same thing happened to Joseph. Because they knew and they know that our people had the spirit in them, the true magical spirit. You don't do that anymore. That is why you effed up in every single thing. You do not respect our people wisdom. You beat our people so much. You believe that you are us. You don't come to us anymore. You come to yourself. You come to you. You do you. You think you're so wise. You think like every single thing. You made them up. Not only you made them up, you built things, you set things up for the future. You're going to break this economy and destroy this thing and build another new world, bring new. You think you can do everything without us. You think you can eliminate us and somehow build a better world. You think that's what you can do? You can literally destroy our people and then rebuild the world without the people that build the world, without the people that made this world? You think that's what that is? Same thing go with Elijah. All our brethren. Back then, the rulers they had a great respect for Yasharallah, and they knew when to come against us and not to come against us. When we effed up, those rulers they know they can come against us. But when we're on our blessing, they stay the hell away. They pay tribute. In other words, they pay taxes unto us, even though we don't ask them. They do. You know that? Yeah. You know, when we're on our blessing, those people literally pay us taxes. They used to come in our land and learn. If you read the book, The Throne of David, they come in our land. They learn with us. We taught them everything that we know to a certain degree, of course. And then they go in their land and they touch their people and they say, "This came from the Hebrews." We are the father and mothers of all knowledge. That is why you make us so afraid and scared of any knowledge, any little knowledge. Shun it, call it witchcraft, call it sorcery. Run away from it. Don't study it. Don't read it. Just listen to me. Every single thing that happened. Oh, that's conspiracy theories. That's called sundog. It's a phenomenon where this and that appear beyond the sun, the crystal floating around and stuff. That's not do that. Listen, Simon say this is conspiracy. Conspiracy. Simon say this is not real. Repeat after me. This is not real. Now all of a sudden, things are being out there. You know, the burnt bread and sweet wine. It is real. Now you don't want to pay. All of a sudden, now you come up with things. You just say, now, you know what? We're gonna come to those people land and destroy them and steal everything they have. Then we're going to set up the our own religion, that which is their religion, all this stuff. We're going to pervert it and make it into ours, and then we're going to tell them like this and this and that and this. And after the end, when we destroy them, we'll say, "Hey, all your sin are forgiven. Yay! You won't have to pay for anything." And then you will put your two fingers in your mouth, you whistle, and then some dude in the heaven will hear you, and then and throw you a whoop, and then you just climb up and you go up there for another heaven, for another 1,000 years of ruling. It ain't happening, buddy. You must pay. There's a payment. Beloved, what we are seeing here, what we are witnessing here, in reality, in real reality, this is not fantasy. One, there is no rumors of wars anymore. If somebody telling you what's going on over there in Rome is just a rumor, it's not real. I do not like to tell people what to do, but I will tell you what to buy, what to keep in your house. Of course, the nation is well familiar with the trash can lid, steel toe boots, cinder block. The nation is well familiar with the boat right. If anyone come up in your face and try to tell you, see, everything that you're witnessing here is not real, the elite is so smart. They try to scare you. They try to do this. There's no such thing as a rumors anymore. Every single thing is real. Let me make this clear again. When it comes to argument with another dude that come up with I say something and that guy want to debate me, I'm not interested. This is I don't know who I what vibrate to my frequency, then we will debate. I will not lower my frequency to debate you, sir. I will not get down from the top and go in the base and try to fight you. Right? It doesn't work like that. The bottom fighter has to fight whoever down there to come and reach the guy that is on top. And I can guarantee you, once you're on the top of high frequency, we won't need to fight anyone. You just can I have more of this knowledge? Oh man, those things exist. I want to know them. But when it comes to the Gentiles, I give them no pass. Like scumbag Perry Stone always trying to say things. I yell after him, say, shut up. This is none of your business. Be quiet. Sit down and learn. Other scumbags, so I get jack me for those people that we were in a private Zoom meeting. We bought this dude. No one know who this guy is. Yet he's talking just like he hears us. He's not worth my time. Some people do are not. You're not worth my time, man. My time is very precious. If I come here and spend time with the family, they worth my time. They will understand, and we will have talk. People will send me images and email. We will move forward. But you are a recessive person. All you want to do is arguing, attacking, arguing, attacking. I do not have time for this. You think arguing, attacking will acquire you any wisdom, knowledge, or anything like that? That is why you see the camp just in one spot. The one that move a little, you will see them. They barely argue anymore. They always check the news and say the news and stuff. But the one that you see in the same low thing, they are fighting each other and biting each other, and they can't say anything about Jacob's trouble. They can't say anything about Esau's trouble. They act like this thing is not happening. They act like every single thing is like, oh, I don't know about this. What? Couple, there's a tornado over there ravaging this place. Pff, I don't know about that. Like I say, beloved brothers and sisters, if the Mosai give you the microphone, he give you the scepter, you rule now. As a king that are ruling, you do not have time to go arguing with a jester. As a king, you have a kingdom to rebuild. You may not have your throne yet, but you have a scepter. You have a duty, and your duty is to build and do things for the mighty one. Your duty is not to fight with fools and try to juggling balls with jesters. This is not what that is. If a court jester come and try to mock the king, you are the king. Take that jester head off. You have this power. It can be done. The king can order the death of a jester. You just don't know how yet. And when you know how, you like this jester don't worth my time. You, why would I want to do this to get rid of this, your jester? Like I said, one of you will have to claim the scepter. It's time for you to be very serious. Don't be involved in childish things. You have to keep moving, you move forward, and you have to keep moving, you move serious. Make serious move. Speak by your action, not by your words. We have a nation to build. We have place to do things. There are certain healing we need to do. It has to be physical. We have to get a physical place where our people can come and get healed. Beloved, we cannot sit there and try to argue about any little. Big Levi, you wear a white shirt, but why? You gotta explain to me why you wear a white shirt. And then now I'm gonna have to explain to you why I wear a white shirt and stuff like that. Any we cannot brought, for instance, which one of you get your pineapple? Which one of you choose to make this to do this homework? Drink a little water. Some people sent me some stuff. Thank you, beloved soul, fully sowing seeds for the super staker. All praises to the Most High. Yes. Now, in conclusion, for those of you that boy that bought your pineapple, okay, this is what it you're supposed to once you get it, you wake it up, say, hey, wake up, good morning, good night, good evening, my name is this, my name is that. Yesterday was Sunday. You bought it probably at the best day, Sunday. You bought it better than me. You bought it on Sunday. That's like the best day to buy a pineapple. Now, this is the job you want to give it. You will tell this pineapple, listen, I bought you for my money. as you are the fruit of prosperity. The so called brokenness shall never be in this house nor on me. I shall, you will draw, absorb all negative energy that will affect my finance or my economic needs in this house because you are the fruit of prosperity. You carry a certain energy. Take all of them. Anything that come out of any other place, a negative energy that will try to make me lose certain things, absorb it. And then at the end of this month, when you're done, and I will dispose you properly. And then that's it. Have pineapple in your house and watch your finances. I'm not saying this thing gonna make you win the lottery, but watch the way you used to watch your money. Because our ancestors left things, certain books I'm reading when it comes to pineapple. This is a magical thing. But don't let anybody touch it, eat it, move it, put it somewhere because you did told this pineapple you had a job for it. Pineapple is a prosperity fruit. It will keep your house prosper when it comes to finances because a lot of people out there, I know you got some finances issue, but try it. Buy a pineapple, tell it keep. Now at the end of the month, okay, at the end of the month, when the pineapple is ripe, like it's rotten and everything, don't touch it with your bare hand because that it already absorbed every energy that is in it. Take a plastic bag or a towel, take it. They say thank you for completing everything. I dispose you in peace and throw it away. If you want to get another one, get another one. See, our ancestors always had pineapple in their house. If you truly know somebody that is rich, they always have pineapple in the house and no one dare touch them. You can buy them any day, but the best day is during a sun. You know what Sunday stand for? The beginning, the Sunday. You bought them until you put them in the house, they will absorb all the negative energy when it comes to finances. And then when you're disposing them, you don't touch it though, because if you touched it, all this negative energy will transfer it onto you. You will gain them back. Next thing you know, you will lose money here, lose money there. This is calling here. Nah, it already absorbed it. Take it, dispose it. That's it. That was the homework, brothers. Okay, that's all. It's an experiment that you're doing. It's nothing so wow that whoa, where's stuff? Remember, brothers, there is a reason why there are certain things the Gentiles have them in the house and you don't. There is a reason why you go to certain Gentiles, they have the head of a deer in the house. They have all sort of animal heads. They like, oh well, we are hunters. Those people never hunt anything in their life. Yet they got head of deers, bear paws. They got like the carpet is made out of tiger skin. They got skin of deer, skin of that. Have you ever seen this? Have you ever seen in a movie or you go to a Gentile's house? They got those wood house, those summer house, I don't know, winter house. They got things in there. You see them have all sort of things. They say those are trophies. Those like, oh no, when you question, say, wow, that's like a real D head. They say, yes, this is a real D head and stuff. Say, yeah, there's a reason. There's a signification. There are certain things those things are here to do. There are certain energy. Remember, everything carried an energy, brothers. Yes, they have reef in front of the door. That is why, brothers. Yeah, those you think it's just like those people do things for style. They go get an elephant tusk for ivory. Something they rather let an elephant die to take the tusk. You know how much an elephant costs? I don't know how much it costs, but The tusk costs, I believe the tusk costs more than the actual elephant. But why? Why is it? What do you guys want? We have another homework. For those of you, please remind me next Friday. It related to certain horn that people will not go crazy with this. No, we will not go crazy. Another homework we'll give Friday. We know every Friday we give homework. This Friday is the pineapple homework. That's why they do. There is a significance. There is a reason why every holiday they have an object. For instance, this holiday that they had the other day, what did they have for this holiday? What kind of object they had? They tell you to get, and then people go get it, and then they don't know. They just go get things. Oh well, let's talk about stuff. You know, eggs, Easter eggs. There is a reason. There's something in the egg, brothers. We'll give another homework about the eggs. Eggs can do an egg, coconut, an egg, and coconut, pineapple can do a lot of things. The coconut has so much spiritual stuff in it, brothers. That is why this holiday they make you buy egg, and people don't know that. They just go out there and buy a freaking rabbit and egg and stuff like that. They don't know why. They don't know the significance of an egg. And Christmas, what do they make? They make you put inside of your house. Every of the holiday, there's something. In Christmas, they tell you to, hey, get this thing and put it inside your house. Or you will make it's just just put some lights on it and stuff like that and stuff. You get a tree, but that's the evergreen tree. This is the tree of our people. What's the significance of that? What can this tree? And again, brothers, you see the Gentiles that truly know what they're doing, they won't get a fake tree inside of the house. They will not get a fake tree. They will literally get a real tree. Even this tree had to cut their house on fire, they will get a real tree. There's a significance. All those things, most of them, they don't know this. So we will tell when it's time to tell. But for Thanksgiving, what do they make you get? What do people get for Thanksgiving? What is the symbol of Thanksgiving? But people are doing this. They will do this. They'll buy a goddamn turkey and all that. Well, Lord forbid you buy a pineapple. Lord, that's nothing wrong with the turkey, brothers. Beautiful animal, cool, clean bird, animal the Most High created. Okay, all right. So it's something that has nothing to. It's a freaking bird. Okay, so but Lord forbid you put a pineapple in your house. You know the significance. The moment you tell it, oh, that's for prosperity and stuff. Oh, that's witchcraft. So you buying a rabbit that lay egg is that witchcraft? You get a turkey inside your house and eat it, not witchcraft. You getting this tree inside of your house and leave it until the 31st, whatever this certain day you throw it, that's not witchcraft. You, 4th of July, you do on 4th of July, brothers, please tell me what they do on 4th of July, so to speak. You drink a little water. I let you go, brothers. Fireworks, barbecue, flag. There's a reason. People do those things. They just gunpowder. You know, when the firework pop, it make a noise. And this noise is usually attributed with thunder, open up portal, but all these things. But anyway, let's focus on our stuff. All those things, they got the significance. Okay. All right. They have the significance. When you do your own, Lord forbid some scumbag find out that you buy a pineapple. You always have a pineapple in your house, but you never eat this one. You have two pineapple. This one you eat, the other one you never eat it, you never touch it. But why? If you tell this person, or of course, if anybody asking you the profane, you never reveal anything on the profane. You just tell them, "I'm trying something organic." Always speak like those scumbag online. This is an organic, high. Give me a scientific word that against toxic. Is it? I don't know. High fragrance, natural fragrance. Tell them straight up, it's for the fragrance. Just make the house smell good. There's something in it. I don't know if you eat it. What's the scientific benefits of a pineapple? What is it? Um, what is the crap that alkaline? Just they got alkaline. Make it, give them some garbage. Antioxidant, is that what that is? Just tell it it's antioxidant. Vitamin C, throw something in their face that they can catch. Our aromatherapy, just tell them something. Oh yeah, it's like a lot of fiber in it, antioxidant and fiber. Give them the probiotic. Give them some name that you, when you say this name, brothers, pull, when you say because it has, probiotic, and you put on your glasses, you cross your arm, and then you look at them, they will be shocked. They're like, wow, I gotta do that too. I have to do those things. This brother or this sister have this antibiotic thing in there that pull all those garbage in there. It's good. It's an air purifier. This is a natural air purifier. Gather the energy. No, don't say energy. Gather the air and purify. Tell them something that their mind can comprehend. Do not tell them, oh, this is symbolize prosperity. It absorb all the brokenness in my house. Don't tell them any of this nonsense because they are profane and they will come after you. A natural air freshener. Why would I want to go to the store and buy a freaking tell them, always show the reason why you're doing this is because somebody out there tried to kill you. Tell them those air fresheners, sister, you bought at the store. Don't you know it has the poison in it that can make you infertile? It's just one thing women hate out there. Some of them don't even want children, but all of them despise infertility. Do you know, sis, the stuff that you're spraying in your house, the Illuminati put something? Just dive in a subject they are very well versed in it. If you tell, I'm serious, but if you tell the profane, I have this pineapple here, it's a symbol of spiritualism. It's gathering energy when it comes to money and economic and financial stuff. It will gather all the negative. As long as I have this pineapple in my house, I shall never be broke. That's a blessing the Most High gave me. Oh, the carnal gonna come out of that people. Oh, you only need the Most High. You only need Christ. That's all you only need. That person won't understand, brothers. You just give it something that is resonating with him, and he will go out there. He will literally buy a pineapple and put it in his house too. I mean, you did it. He will see. This is the new thing. Don't be surprised. You see, the new thing now is people buying pineapple and living in the house and don't eat it so it can what dissatisfy. What is it? Cleanse or whatever to set that pure fragrance and detoxify the house or whatever. Don't be surprised. I'm like, yeah, a little bit. Don't be surprised. None of this nonsense. And when you have this secret, you don't explain anybody anything. That's how when people see you wearing this, they see that like, it's like, don't tell them it's a pentacle. Say, oh, what is this? That's the symbolism. Oh, that's something that I wear. I just love it. This make me look cute. This is the new thing now. I do make you look cute. It's a cute thing. Oh, that's match my eyes. This I just put it. That I'm bald. I don't want people to see my baldness. You don't remove so they won't see your freaking afro. So, and you just, oh, this, I'm bald. I wear this and stuff. But you don't tell them the significance of certain things because the moment they know the significance of those things, it's going to be an issue. I'm dead serious, brothers. I'm dead serious. All right. So, anyway, beloved, I will leave you here. The pineapple, for those of you that did your homework, it's for prosperity when it comes to financial gain. Please, we will not worship the pineapple. We'll not do one of those things. Our ancestors always have pineapple in their house. The best time, the best day to buy the pineapple is the first Sunday of every month, and then release it the last Sunday of each month. Why? Because Sunday, of course, the people that were born in Sunday. Come on, by now, anybody that been here, you know what Sunday is for. Sunday is the day of the sun, when the sun is right. As long as it's Sunday, shining, it brought the light, it's still there 24/7 in your house. You shall never be broke. Of course, you have to manage your money. This is extremely good if you're in a $5 challenge or any challenge. Watch when your pineapple shortage, damn it, or the pineapple buying panic. You go in the store, brother got a sword shoved up his ass because he tried to get a pineapple. And then the Gentiles was like, that's the last one, nigga. I'm killing your asses right now. Shove up right there. Yeah, pineapple panic buying and stuff. Every single Sunday you can, brothers, you can buy them in any day. In fact, I will advise, if you, whatever day that you are born, you buy a pineapple in the day that you are born. I'm a Monday person. I bought a pineapple on Monday. Tuesday person, Wednesday person. Tuesday is one of the best. Tuesday is probably the second best day to buy a pineapple, which is tomorrow. Yeah. Oh man, don't now you go to the super. You can even buy. You can even get a pineapple. Yeah, there's a security guard there, or one of those national guard right there in front of a pineapple thing. You need a permit to purchase one now. It's a freaking fruit. I'm here to buy pineapple, and you got an AR-15 pointing at me, Negro. Yo, it's crazy. So, to all of you that have yours, especially the people that had theirs yesterday, that was the best day. Again, you can buy them in any day, but remember the day that you bought them, and then every month you dispose of it. You put a new one, or you can leave it until it's rotten. That's the best way, I believe. That means it absorbs everything, and then when it's work done, you don't touch it with your bare hand because it will transfer the energy with your bare hand. Okay, you have to touch it with a plastic bag or something. You put around it and you dispose it in peace. You tell it thank you, and then that's it. Okay, if you wish to buy another one, you buy it. I would advise anyone that have food stamp, it won't cost you anything. You buy one every month. Just put it in your house. Watch it. Those are experiment, brothers. Watch it. Watch. You have to do this for at least 6 months to see if there's any change in your finances. If something will be prosper. That's all, brothers. That's all it is. That's all. For those of you that did this homework, all praises to the Most High. We'll give one Friday. Friday, is that what that is? Somebody remind me for the homework on Friday. This one is very good too. This one is super good. Well, not better than the pineapple, but it's pretty good. Yes, you have to don't let anyone touch it, brothers. Don't let anyone eat it and stuff. Somebody eat it by accident, you just laugh. Or whoever eat it, that person, you most likely that person always spent a lot of money for no reason. You know. So everybody clear on that. I don't want to confuse people. We'll not raise a pineapple above our ancestor. I mean, the Most High brothers. You know. You know. Get the greenest pineapple you can get. Any will work though. Any will work. But since you want it to last, get the. Okay, everybody clear on that, brothers. Yeah, because I have to ask, man. I've let two pineapple go to waste before I ever knew about this. I'm on my second, but never heard of this ever. Now you do. No, you don't cut it. You don't do anything to it. You just, this is what it is, brothers. First, when you go buy it, you wake it because it's asleep. You wake it, you greet it, you bring it peace. You say, I'm purchasing you for my money, and I want you to do something for me when I get home. And then you get it. When you get home, you say, we are home now. You see this house. I want you to take all the negative financial stuff that will make me broke, affected me, affect my house, or anyone that live under this house, absorb all this energy. May this house never be broke as long as you are inside of it. And then you put it somewhere people cannot touch it. You don't touch it after that. And then when you're going to dispose of it, when it's completely done, it could be 2 months. I don't know how long yours will last. And then you take stuff. For those of you that have your garden, you need to talk to your garden because the trees, the stuff, they are alive. Whether you want to know it or not, for those of you that read the book of Water and Spirit, they are alive. Those things, they can hear you. They are alive, brothers. For I would love to be living alone and be single. Some of that. You have the best opportunity. Everything around you is alive. They have a spirit on it. Everything. Your car, every single thing. Of course, scientifically, people will tell you, Big Levi said everything got a spirit. This is a pen. It's not alive. No, there's a spirit in there. You can write it. It will carry whatever it is. This, if somebody take this, they know what to do with this because you do your beard and your hair. Your substance is in it. They can do a hell of a lot of things. This, there's substance in it. You touch it. And the spiritual, I wish I could show you what is in the spiritual realm, which I never saw. But anyway, now, yeah, beloved, people will take you crazy, but hey, I was born crazy, so all right. If you wish to get it, brothers, this is not mandatory. It's not like something you must do. You have to do this every single month. You have to get a freaking pineapple because scumbag Big Levi says so. That has nothing to do with this. You are just experimenting. You are just watching. You're experimenting. You buy this pineapple on the Sunday, you write it down. After that, it went bad. Next Sunday on May, you bought another one on the same time. You bought it on Monday, Tuesday. There is no day, brothers. Just buy the freaking pineapple anytime. But again, there is reglement. There's something you bought it. You have to give it a mission. You have to give it a mission. And if you have people live in your house, you gotta tell them, no one touch nor eat this pineapple. It is here to make the house smell good and release natural stuff because we have the coronavirus. Oh yes, just blame it on coronavirus. I have this pineapple here, it releases fragrance, it will keep the damn corona out. All praises to the Most High. That's how you need to tell the profane. If you tell your family, you have this thing here to keep your ass rich, is either they will stab you in your ass for it or they will call you out for it. Tell it to keep bad germs out, the fragrance. And when people will say, when you smell it, can you smell it? Ah, that's good. That means the air is clean. That means there is no bacteria in it. Okay, just do this, and they will steal it. Yeah, some people will come